With a smile on his face and his wife by his side, it's hard to imagine that 2 years ago, Matt Funk was homeless, wandering the streets of Duncan, addicted to drugs.
Like I would be downtown and I'd just start crying sometimes, and have to go stand behind the dumpster or something.
He started drinking heavily in his teens and using drugs in university. He got married and had 2 babies and tried treatment a few times with no success.
I couldn't hold down a job anymore. I ended up in the psych ward a couple of times after suicide attempts.
His drug use spiraling out of control, Matt's wife Kim made the difficult decision to cut ties. But the pain of that choice stuck with her every day.
Every ambulance that went by, I thought that could be Matt.
He overdosed 3 times while on the streets. But this man, who he had never met, was about to save his life.
I always wanted to give back to our community.
Doug Mackenzie grew up in Duncan, a place where he too struggled with drug and alcohol addiction. He now owns Options Okanagan Treatment Center, a private rehab facility in Kelowna. 2 years ago, he decided to give away 2 treatment packages worth $20,000 each.
And we had like over 45 people submit their stories.
After reading through them with his wife, they selected Matt Funk and Alan Dennis.
My life was pretty much drugs and alcohol ever since a young age.
Alan's lifelong struggles were recently captured in a music video about homelessness and addiction. Facing a life in the streets or even death, the reality of his situation slowly started to sink in the first time he held his baby girl.
I was pretty much too intoxicated every day to hold her and stuff, and I knew a change needed to happen.
And it did. Both men made the most of their gift and successfully completed treatment in Kelowna.
Here we had 2 people who were completely hopeless, lost everything of value, including themselves, and today they're living a good life.
Alan Dennis is now working full-time as a roofer. He's back with his family and can once again hold his baby girl.
Seeing her smile every day, the cuddles, the kisses, and hearing Daddy is the whole weight on my shoulders, like gone. It's like I'm here and you don't have to worry.
Matt Funk is also back at home with his wife and 2 boys. He's a full-time student at UVic and plans to become an addictions counselor to pass along the gift he received.
I have to pinch myself sometimes, right, to see if it's real, because I didn't think that I would be able to be in this spot again. I thought it was something I had lost for good.
He hopes his story will inspire others to reach out for help, so one day they too can find their way home.